Oh yeah, Sunday. So, how you doing? All right? Been busy. Oh, busy at work. Oh, Lord. Oh, love a duck. Anyway, so the plan is, I've sort of cleaned up the floor. I'm gonna hoover it and wash the car, but wash the car using a Scotch-Brite scratchy pad. Because I was just thinking that paint, the majority of that primer's been on there a year. So it might want a bit of a scratch up, mightn't it? But we've got some room now, so we can get round it, splash some paint round it. Oh, I've got to mask it off as well, so, or at least the floor anyway, like part of the floor. So I don't want to get the chassis all. I painted the chassis, the body coat, body colour, so I don't want to get, excuse me, primer all over that. Anyway, so that's the plan for now. So what we'll do, I might try and use this thing, see if I can get some footage of some spraying, and then if you guys see me doing something wrong, you can let me know. Give me a shout whilst I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Don't just let me do it. Just, you got to shout it. So I always forget. I get a bit excited. I always forget the sequence. I'll end up blowing. I don't share. What's it called? It chasing the wet paint. Something like that. Isn't it? Anyway, so we'll catch up in a bit. Wow, my goodness. So it's a couple of hours later. No, it's about an hour later. It's it feels a lot smoother than the last time I sprayed it. I sprayed it with a different gun this time. I sprayed it with a gun which was what I used to did my top coat with, which has got a 1.4 tip, and it's a lot less chunky, the paint, apart from things like that where it's not sure what that was, but a bit of cloth or rag or something, but that'll come out. So yeah, I think it went down a bit flatter, apart from the I've got some couple of sags here and there. One there dripped off me front here somewhere and went down on the valance, but that's okay, we can cope with that. But the exciting bit was when I got round to the back and oh, there's a monumental run there. Look at that little rascal. Whoa, beautiful. Look at that, look. That's good, isn't it? But the boot, well, I'll tell you the story, shall I? So I ran out of paint and I had the boot left to do, boot lid, and so I used all the scrapings out the cups and then sort of made some more, but it was just way too thin. Look at the state of that rascal. Wow. So yeah, that didn't behave very well. It's my own stupid fault. I should have just I don't know what I thought I was going to achieve by it was pretty thin. Yeah, most of it fell on the floor. I did come along and I thought if I could get the run long enough and deep enough, I'll get it all to go on the floor and then it'll be quite smooth, but it was just yeah, that didn't work. But actually the rest of it's alright, so I'm quite happy with the rest. Yeah, no, quite happy with that. Everything looks pretty flat and a lot smoother than the last time I sprayed it with the other gun, which was a 1.8 tip. So that's okay. It's got potential. Yeah, it's got potential. Never mind. Yeah, I got a fan sucking into basically a bucket full of water. It's dark now. Look. I can't see it. Got a bit of water in the bottom of the bucket, so that drops into that. The compressor kept up well, so that was good. Yeah, that was the gun I normally use. It's an old Astro gun, 1.7 tip. But it went on really chunky last time, didn't it? So I thought I'd try it with the sheet says I can do it with a 1.4 to 1.5 to 1.7, so I did it at 1.4. And get it cleaned up and get that paint back off the boot, the primer back off the boot, and then we'll re-prime it again and again. Okay, catch up with you next time. See you later, bye.